The Wood Shop is sponsored by ChefwareKits, with hundreds of items for wood turners. All right, welcome back. I hope everybody enjoyed the slideshow on Monday. And if you want to share your project, I'd love to see them, and you can always upload them to my website. Today we're going to make a combo salt and pepper shaker. You can see the salt's on top and the pepper's on the bottom on this one. And Ken from Washington, he's made a couple of these and he was having a hard time figuring out how to get them lined up, so he put this in the mail and sent it to me, and I'm going to try and see if I can't figure it out. We'll see. I've never made one before, but I found this beautiful piece of apple out in the pile, so I'm going to cut this up to size and try and make one. We'll see, Ken. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, I just took it over on the bandsaw and cut it into a 2.5 by 2.5 inch square roughly, and put it in between centers here. I'm going to start to lay that about 900 RPM, and then I'll turn the speed up once I get it trued up a little bit. All right, the instructions call out for a 4-inch piece and a 2-inch piece. And I'm sure this is, I'm gonna go 6 1/4, and then my parting tool will eat up some of the waste there. All right, I'm just gonna cut those in half. All right, so the instructions say to drill 3 1/2 inch holes. The bottom one, 3/8, 1/4 inch, and 1/4 inch. And I'm going to do that using my Jacobson chuck here on the lathe. All right, so I put it in my Nova chuck here, and I'm going to go down 1/4 inch, and this is 1.5 inch bit. And I turn the lathe speed down to about 350, I think. All right, I have the 1 1/16 on here, and I'm going to drill this pretty close to all the way through, and then I'm going to stop and flip it around because I don't want to hit the jaws. All right, it went through there. Well, it looks like it went through. There we go. So I put another marker in here for 3/8. So we're going to drill that in, and then I'm going to switch and go halfway in and then flip it around and do the other side, I guess. There we go. It's just a little plug. All right, so what it shows here on the plans is to use a 1-inch expanding rubber jam chuck. I don't have one of those, and hopefully you can see that. But I'm just going to use a little jig I made for something else. I can't even remember what it was for. But I'm just going to turn this down a little bit to fit in there and use that as a jam chuck to finish the outside of them now. All right, so I just turned my little jam chuck down to fit this. Slide right over, and the sleeve goes right around that one. Bring this up. Center the whole thing up and give it some support. And then you can shape the outside. going to sand it. And then we'll do the top. Alright, I'm just finishing up with 600. And this is my paste wax and mineral oil. And then we'll put a coat of beeswax over the top of it. And again, I sand with this to just cut down on the dust, and I like a more satin finish. Alright, I'm just going to put some beeswax over it. Get it all coated. And we'll buff that up. Okay, I'm just going to shape the lid. So this is it on the parts. This little insert goes in here. This spacer here goes in there, and you need to screw this in. It comes with little screws, and this is what separates and keeps the salt on the top, on the lid part, from going down into the pepper. So, all right, so I'm just gonna put it together real quick, and then this little plate here goes on the bottom. You push this in and then put that plate over the top of it. This is the kind that doesn't have the locking clips on it, and then this rod goes all the way through everything. All right, I'll do that real quick. All right, there we go. Ken, I don't know. Mine doesn't spin true either. I don't know. But I'm not going to say anything bad. This is the first one I've ever made, so maybe I'm doing something wrong. If anybody knows or has made some of these and got them to work and run true, please let everybody know in the comments, and we'll go over it on Monday. I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong, but it just kind of flops around and it's all cattywampus. All right, have a good weekend, and all the fathers out there have a wonderful Father's Day. I'll see you Monday.